On November 8, 1990, Victor Williamson founded the Christa McAullife Space Education Center. He was a sixth-grade teacher at Central Elementary and a pioneer in using classroom simulations which blended math and science with the humanities to create engaging lessons his students never forgot. Victor was also passionate about space and the endless possibilities this new frontier offered. In 1989, Victor Williamson was made a Christa McAuliffe Fellow by the United States Department of Education. This fellowship was created to honor Christa McAuliffe, selected by NASA to be the first teacher to fly in space. Christa was an unusual selection. She was a social studies teacher chosen to teach space science lessons from space to the students here on Earth. NASA also understood that space was more than technology, math, engineering, and science. Excited schoolchildren throughout America would watch the launch live on television and be able to participate in these follow-up activities. The mission's launch from Kennedy Space Center at Cape Canaveral, Florida, was delayed for 6 days due to weather and technical problems. The morning of January 28th was unusually cold, and engineers warned their superiors that certain components, particularly the rubber O-rings that sealed the joints of the shuttle's solid rocket boosters, were vulnerable to failure at low temperatures. However, these warnings went unheeded, and at 11:39 a.m. Challenger lifted off. 73 seconds later, hundreds on the ground as well as millions at homes and schools stared in disbelief as the shuttle broke up in a forking plume of smoke and fire. Within instants, the spacecraft broke apart and plunged into the ocean, killing its entire crew, traumatizing the nation, and throwing NASA's shuttle program into turmoil. Part of Christa's mission was to inspire students and to help them get excited about learning. Victor Williamson watched the launch with his class and afterwards made it his goal to complete her mission of teaching and inspiring kids about space by sending them into space and creating a new learning center built around 5 Starship simulators. He named his new Space Education Center after Christa McAuliffe to honor her legacy. Since its founding in 1990, multiple expansions and enhancements have been added to the center, allowing for hundreds of thousands of students from all over Utah and beyond to participate in this educational experience over the years. Simulator participants test their skills in communication, critical thinking, collaboration, and have to creatively problem solve to overcome many challenging situations. All of the computers, equipment, props, controls, and the simulator sets are built and maintained using funds from grants and after-school flights. To support the development of the Space Center, we invite you to come back and sign up for one of our camps, or celebrate your birthday with us as you rent out one of our ships. Flights range from 2.5 hours to even 10.5 hours for some of our summer camps. Visit spacecenter.alpineschools.org for more information, if you're up to the challenge.